friends, today we are going to do another food comparison video because this one has been highly requested. We are going to compare Aldi brand food with the name brand versions of those foods. Also, apparently in my last Aldi video, a lot of you told me I'm pronouncing Aldi incorrectly, and I'm supposed to be pronouncing it as Aldi? Aldi, maybe? I don't know, but it's Aldi in my mind, so that's just what it's gonna be. Gotta deal with it. Also, in my last Aldi video, a lot of you guys told me that the Aldi brand stuff is really just the same as the name brand stuff, but in different packaging. So I was really curious to try it out. I've gone out and picked up a couple of different products. We are going to look at the ingredients, the nutrition, and then do a blind taste test of each one. Let's do this. Alright, first up we are going to compare Cheetos with the Clancy cheese curls. Cheetos are $3.79, while the cheese curls are $1.49. Now, looking at ingredients and nutrition on these two, the cheese curls are a little bit healthier, a few less calories, a little less fat, but in general these two look pretty similar when it comes to ingredients and nutrition. I mean, in general, these are cheese curls. It's not like they're gonna be good for me. Obviously, the Aldi ones are way cheaper, so let's see what happens when it comes down to taste. In case you didn't see my other food comparison video where I compared Dollar Tree to name brand stuff, I'm going to blindfold myself, and my trusty assistant, aka my husband that I conned into doing this for me, is going to give me the two different flavors, and I will see if I can decide if one tastes better. So let's do this. All right, I always do the right side first. So it's like cheesy and crunchy, I guess. Kind of has like a little bit of a weird flavor. Let's see. These ones are like more cheesy flavored, like a cheesy punch. Super cheesy. These ones they have a cheese flavor, but they're a little more salty. These ones are also more like crunchy. So overall, these ones are more robust. They're like crunchier and cheesier. So I'm gonna say these are the Cheetos, and these are the Aldi brand. Am I right?
You are right.
These are better.
Yep. Well, here's a real taste test. Like, look at your fingers. Which finger's cheesier? You got the Cheeto fingers?
I got Cheeto fingers on both, so. All right, next up we are going to compare Fiber One to the Aldi Fiber Now. I was most curious about these ones. Obviously taste is important, but I also was just curious like if they had the same amount of fiber. As far as price goes, Fiber One bars are $4 for a pack, and the Fiber Now bars from Aldi are only $1.79 a pack. When you look at the ingredients and nutrition on these two, they are pretty similar. Almost identical, I would say. Calories are 90, the fat is the same on both, you're looking at the same cholesterol, the same carbohydrates, even the ingredients look pretty much identical. And when it comes to the important thing, are they both giving you the same amount of fiber? The answer is yes. You get 5 grams, 20% of your daily value of fiber in each one. So obviously the ones from Aldi are more than half the price, so this one's gonna come down to taste, starting on the right side, as always. Oh, this one had a big cinnamon piece in it. That's delicious. That's pretty delicious. You know, for a fiber bar, if you like fiber bars. Oh, this one's good too. Those literally almost taste identical, I'm not gonna lie. This one was like maybe a little bit like softer. And this one's just like a little bit more dry, I feel like. Maybe that's the word I'm looking for. But I gotta say, they tasted almost identical. If I had to pick, I'll say this was the name brand and this was Aldi, but it's hard to know which one's which. I'm curious.
You got it again.
I got it again.
Wow, they need to make you a taste tester.
This should be my professional job. So I mean, hard to say here. These ones I was able to say tasted a little bit better, but these ones are just so much more affordable. They almost taste exactly the same. Nutritional facts are exactly the same. I would go for the Aldi ones. It's just so much cheaper. It'd be kind of silly to pay that much more for just like a little bit more delicious. All right, next up we are looking at peach tea. We have the Snapple peach tea up against the Aldi Benner peach tea. As far as price goes, the Aldi ones are only 44 cents a bottle, and the Snapple ones are $1.04 a bottle, which seems like a lot of money. If we want to go ahead and look at the back of these, they are honestly completely identical. Exactly the same calories, all the same nutritions. The ingredients are also exactly the same, even in the same exact order. So I feel like these are probably almost the same products, just in different bottles. But let's see if I can decide which one tastes better. Maybe one somehow with the same ingredients tastes better somehow. I don't need very much. I'm gonna smell it like a fine wine first. It smells like peaches. It smells like peaches, so that's a good sign. I don't know what I was expecting. Tastes like peach tea. It's good. Doesn't taste like fake flavors or anything, so smells exactly the same as the other one. Good. This is good. This is going well. They do taste a little different somehow. Hold on. I gotta really hone in my taste testing abilities. Hold on. This is what I'm gonna go with. I feel like this one has a better tea flavor, like if you're a tea drinker, but this one's more peachy. Like it has a better peach flavor. I'm gonna say this is Snapple. I'm gonna say this is Aldi, but I mean, they're really pretty close. So I was right.
Again.
I'm on a roll. Okay, so when it comes down to the Snapple one has like a better overall peach flavor, but I didn't dislike the Aldi one. It kind of tastes a little more like tea. So again, this one kind of comes down to like, I did prefer this flavor a little bit more, but this is double the price per bottle than this one. So like, is it really worth it? Probably not. We don't want to forget that you are paying double the price for the Snapple, but you get a fact on the back, and money can't buy that. Or, I mean, money does buy it. You're paying double for it. But your real fact is that a male cricket's ear is located in the tibia of its leg. The more you know, guys, the more you know. All right, next up, I'm most excited about taste testing this. I'm not gonna lie to you. We have Chips Ahoy Chewy, and then we have Benton's Chewy Chocolate Chips. I'm a little concerned about the Benton's one because it says in big letters on the front, made with real chocolate chips, which just is a little concerning to me that that's like their call to action, that it's real chocolate chips. All right, as far as price, we divided out per cookie. You're looking at about 9 to 10 cents per cookie for the Chips Ahoy, about 6 to 7 cents per cookie on the Benton. So actually not a huge money saver. As far as the nutrition, we almost have another identical match here. Calories are 140, total fat is 8%, total saturated fat 15%. And then when you look at ingredients, once again, very, very similar, almost identical. It's not like one has like a ton of extra stuff in it. I don't know, this one's definitely gonna come down to taste. They're about the same size, but I will say this, whatever this one is, feels smaller. Does it look smaller?
Yeah, that one's smaller.
Well, I mean, they taste different. These are like, it's not hard because they taste the same. It's just, this one's chewier. Like it's got like more of a chewy flavor. But this one tastes more, natural is not the right word. This one tastes like a little bit more like a homemade cookie, and this one tastes a little more fake. So I'm gonna guess this is Chips Ahoy, and this is the Aldi one. Wow. I'm very surprised by this one. This one honestly doesn't taste, it tastes like fake, like processed. This one tastes like more like a homemade, real homemade cookie. I prefer these ones, but I'm gonna go 100% Aldi on this one. All right, next we are going to compare some cereal. We have Raisin Bran versus Raisin Bran. I don't know, both the same. This is Kellogg's Raisin Bran. This is Raisin Bran from Aldi. Kellogg's Raisin Bran is going to cost you about 16 cents an ounce, while this one is going to cost you about 12 cents an ounce. When we look at the back, they're pretty similar. Although this one's a little bit hard to decipher because the Aldi brand one, the serving size is 1 1/4 cup, while the Kellogg's one, the serving size is a cup. But in general, they're pretty close. The ingredients on these are basically identical, again, in the same exact order. Lots of times cereals are fortified. Both of these have things like iron in them and folate and zinc and all that good stuff. So let's see if one of them happens to have a better flavor. I feel like it's gonna be really hard to eat and not be able to see. Is there cereal on my spoon?
Yes.
Okay. Wow, there's lots of raisins in that.
Wow, that's not a very fair scoop.
I can't see what I'm doing. Is there cereal on my spoon?
Yeah, barely.
They're pretty close. They're pretty close. Let me do one more bite. I gotta be honest. These taste really, really similar. This one, and maybe it's just like a bad box, like tastes a little more stale, and this one tastes a little more crispy. But besides that, the flavor, like they both taste like the same like bran flake flavor. I feel like I got the same amount of raisins in both of them, so I'm gonna guess that this one's Raisin Bran Kellogg's because it just had like a crispier flavor. Whoa! Even if this is a bad bag of Kellogg's and we got like a stale one, the flavors are literally identical, so I'm gonna have to just say that the Aldi one won here. And it saves you, I mean not a ton, but it does save you per ounce, so there you go. Alright, last but not least, we are going to do some pizzas. We have Stouffer's French bread pizzas, which I don't know about you, but I lived on these when I grew up in high school. And we're gonna go up against the Aldi ones. When you look at ingredients, honestly, there's just so many ingredients happening on this that it's just almost not worth it to compare. Let's be honest here, you're not getting a French bread pizza because you think it's gonna be super nutritional, so I'm just gonna say the ingredients are probably about the same. The list is long. As far as the actual nutritional facts, about the same here. 400 calories, about the same from fat, total fat. about the same. You know, there's really not a huge difference. They're both unhealthy for you, so just bypass all of that. As far as price goes, you're only going to pay $1.99 for the one from Aldi. You're going to pay $4.19 for the Stouffer's one, so definitely going to be curious if one of these tastes better, considering this one is half of the price. Okay, pretty good. Well, these are close. They taste very similar. Definitely really close. You can't tell at first bite which one's which. Like, I thought that maybe the bread would be different, like would be the giveaway, but the bread consistency is almost exactly the same. I'm stumped, you guys. I honestly, you could tell me this is the same pizza. I don't know. I guess I'll just wing it on a guess. I don't know here. I'm gonna go Stouffer's on this one. It's just like a little bit, just maybe tastes a little better, but I can't even tell you why. The bread seemed a little fluffier, I guess. I was right.
Yeah.
But they honestly taste exactly the same. So definitely we got a winner over here, because this is half the price, less than half the price. So we're definitely gonna go with that. We do have one last thing to taste test, and that is because when we were at Aldi, we saw this Monterey beer that clearly was identical to a Corona beer. But seeing as I am with child, I cannot test beer for you, so my husband is going to taste test these over on my Instagram when this video goes live. So if you wanna know if Monterey, which is half the price of Corona, tastes the same or better, or which one it is, you'll have to check me out on Instagram. But that does it for today's taste testing. If you guys have any other recommendations for taste tests or different like store brand versus name brand or whatever, let me know in the comments down below. Otherwise, thank you so much for stopping by and watching. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day, and I will see you all in my next video. Oh boy, cookies next. At the ingredients, once again, where's the motorcycle going?
I feel like there's like 800 dirt bikes that go down this road every day.
Where are they going? This one's black tea and this one's green and black tea.
Ooh.
Oh, wow, things are getting dicey. I feel like you're making a lot of noises to open those up. You know they have a pull tab, right?